You were out of your bed early this morning, weren't you, Blair?
Oh, well, I had an idea for a new design.
Oh. I didn't get much sleep myself. I was so charged up from yesterday. My grandson made me proud.
Asa, Kevin had the mother of his own child arrested. Why would that make you proud?
You know why? Little tramp Leanne stole his boy. Kevin got Duke back without my help, cops, or anybody else.
Yeah, well, he lied to her. He told her if she brought the baby back, he wouldn't retaliate.
He was dealing with a kidnapper.
All Leanne did was walk away with her own child. Like I walked away with my mother from that snake pit of an asylum. Now, I guess that makes us both kidnappers, doesn't it?
Well, no, you're a lucky lady. See, you won't get any retaliation. You've got a powerful protector here. Yours truly. Well, what is that supposed to be there?
I don't know. I guess it's sort of a teardrop.
Why would you design a teardrop? Come on, make me a 14-karat gold smile. Now that Kevin's got Duke back, all's right with the world. Well, almost. Until you deliver me my brand new son. When's that gonna happen, Mrs. Buchanan?
Sorry, ladies. Standard policy, no physical contact between prisoners and visitors.
You mean I can't pass her this hacksaw I got in my pant pocket?
Hey, I'm so sorry. I just feel so miserable, Leanne. I can't believe that Kevin would do this to you,
And what did I do to stop him? I knew when I saw you at Wanda's place that if I let you out of my sight, something would happen. And look at her.
Please, don't blame yourself, all right? This whole thing, it's completely my fault.
Oh, sure. Yes, it is.
You know, I don't even care about myself. It's Chase and Luna. I have completely ruined his life for good. And what about Duke? I mean, I just handed him to Kevin. I mean, what kind of life is he gonna have growing up with a man who is so full of hate? I don't know what I'm talking about because I probably won't ever find out. Luna, I may never see him again.
I don't get it here, Leanne. Use Snuggly as much as you can to carry Duke around. He'll cry less, right? Then on the other side, don't overuse Snuggly. Come on, help me out here, buddy. Hey.
Oh, Lordy, he's still crying.
I think the only time he stopped crying was when you took him for a walk there for those few minutes this morning. You've got to be exhausted.
Oh, you too, my friend.
So you sorry you moved in with us?
Oh, of course not. I want to help you out till your folks get back.
I appreciate it. Poor little guy, you know, he must have colic or something. I've done everything that book says to do. I've walked him. I've burped him. I've been rocking him constantly. I gave him a ride in that little automatic swing. I'm playing this stupid ocean tape. It's supposed to sound like the inside of a womb. Nothing. He's miserable. Hey.
Darling, I don't think it's colic, and I don't think that ocean sounds or gadgets or books are going to help him. If you want to stop that little baby's heart from breaking, you gotta give him his mama back.
One life to live.
That guard won't let me give you a pat on the shoulder, but in my mind, I'm giving you a humongous bear hug.
I don't deserve any hugs.
Sugar, listen to me. You did not do anything on this earth that you need to blame yourself for. You did what any mother would do.
So that's why Kevin is being so cruel to me?
You mean take a guess why Kevin's being cruel? I think it's because you trusted him. I think that was worse than if you spit in his face. I think it made him realize what he lost when he lost you.
What do you think? So he's taking out his pain on me? I mean, is that why he put me in this place? Well, you're right. No, I finally understand it. This has nothing to do with him getting back at Duke. It has to do with him hurting me.
Is this monitor working? I don't hear a thing.
Of course it's working, darling. Duke is asleep. At long last. No, look, he doesn't saw wood like you and me. He makes a kind of soft, whispery sound. Listen again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you need a little bit more than a monitor to tell you what to do about a child, honey. You need a kind of sympathetic ESP.
I hope that's something I can learn, Grandma.
Of course you will. You sure had a good first lesson, what with him crying all like last night. What do you think he was trying to tell you?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. That baby wants his mama, pure and simple. Kevin, darling, I know that you're feeling like the walking wounded, and I am so sorry. And I'm sorry for Leanne and Jason. Not one of you should have to feel this kind of sadness. But what happened, happened. And the saddest one of all is that little baby sleeping in there who's having feelings of loss that he doesn't have words to express.
Well, I'm sure he'd learn the words for loss if I left him with Leanne. She's an expert at abandoning people. And I'm sure he'd figure that out real quick as soon as Leanne got tired of playing Mama.
A child needs both of its parents to take care of it. It's hard for either one of them to do it alone. You would be helping Duke the most by dropping these charges against Leanne. Darling, you have the baby back in your care, just as the court ordered it should be. It's all settled. Now can't you find it in your heart to make some sort of an arrangement so that the mother can be with her own child?
After what she and Jason did, they stole my son and they disappeared. Do you think I'm going to trust her with Duke for 1 minute? No. The only way that I am sure the Duke will be safe is if Leanne is locked away. For a very long time.
Kevin, you listened to your own son crying himself to sleep last night. Is that how you want his life to start? Good morning, Billy.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just say a prayer for Kevin.
What happens? Baby all right?
No, the baby is not all right. His mama's in jail, and his papa is so filled with hate that he can't even tell right from wrong anymore. It's got to stop. And if Kevin can't stop it, or won't, I know just the person who can.
You keep worrying about this baby that you want us to have, and you seem to forget that you already gave me a baby, Asa. My jewelry company. You know, that brainchild that means so very much to me and so little to you?
That's not so.
Then why aren't you doing more to help me get the company off the ground?
What are you talking about, Blair? I floated you the sweetest possible deal that financed the whole thing.
It takes a lot more than money to run a company, Asa. It's people with vision and daring who make or break a venture like this. I know next to nothing about marketing. And without somebody who does, the best financing deal in the world isn't going to help me sell my designs.
Well, how about your friend, Kane Rogan? The other day you told me he's such a business whiz. I gave him a trial assignment to go over and get the European market for your jewelry line. Let's see how he's done when he comes back from Paris. Maybe he's your man.
But then I would be taking Kane away from you. And don't you want him back where he used to be, at your side, assisting you? I mean, he's good at that.
Kane is good wherever he puts his mind to.
But fashion, I just don't think that's a field where Kane would shine.
Why not? He cleans up nice, doesn't he?
Yeah, I just don't think that I'll need his particular gifts.
Yeah, I got a hunch. I think old Kane Rogan's going to come back home from Paris with his tail between his legs. No deal, then no more Mr. Kane Rogan. You know, that was a test assignment. And I'm betting Mr. Rogan gets a big fat F.
Tina. Tina.
Shh, you're in Paris.
Honey, I took the late flight home. Honey? Hi.
Hi. Oh, God. I missed you so much.
You know?
Hi.
I missed you too. I brought you something.
What? Oh.
This. Oh, there's
What'd you bring me?
Voila.
What is this?
Only the biggest deal of the century, baby, which I, Monsieur King Rogan, made for Blair Daimler's Jewelry Company.
You did it. You pulled it off.
Yeah, well, first, I got her prominent display counter spaces in the finest retail chain in all of Europe.
Dang, that is wonderful.
But then, I parlayed these display places into our own, well, Blair's own chain of fashion boutiques throughout France and Italy.
You are this wonder worker.
Say, wait, mon ami. Mwah. I only wish I could have worked wonders for someone else, huh?
You mean someone other than that husband-stealing little witch, Blair Daimler Buchanan?
Uh-huh.
Me too.
Yeah. But I didn't have much choice, did I? The point is, I did it. Now, Asa has to take me back. What?
I just think everybody's still asleep because Baby Duke kept us awake all night long.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I heard Kevin got him back.
Yeah.
Well, maybe should I come back later? Or?
No.
Yeah?
We got too much lost time to make up.
Yeah. But you know, when you think about it, I wasn't even gone that long. I mean, I came, I saw, I haggled, and I conquered. Oh, baby, I'm so proud of myself. You'd be very proud of me, too, I swear.
I'm definitely very proud of you.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So?
Yeah.
So?
So?
What do we do?
Well, I go see Asa, tell him what I've done, and claim my reward.
My daughter said she's too big.
Listen, I think we should go in order. It looks like Rachel is a no-show.
Well, she's the one that set this breakfast up. She'd better show.
You know, I hear the pecan waffles here are out of this world.
Well, shit, I don't think I'm that hungry.
And that means, knowing you and your appetite, you have got something on your mind. Is it Rachel?
It's the Buchanan custody case.
Listen, I thought when Leanne was arrested, you got the baby back, that this was, just about over, this case.
Legally, maybe. But it's like you drop a rock into a cesspool. That's one of the ugly things about revenge. It keeps a bad thing going on. And believe me, revenge is what's making Kevin Buchanan tick.
Is that why you're upset about Rachel working on Kevin's case?
Absolutely. Look, she's getting caught up in Kevin's life, and I just don't like it.
Well, just calm yourself down. Here she comes.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
That's okay. Your father says he isn't hungry, but I tell you, I'm going to tackle the next tray that passes by.
I appreciate your being here. I've made a decision, and it's pretty major.
Oh, boy.
But you see, I knew that would be his reaction. So I was hoping you'd help him keep his cool.
Rachel, you want to get to the point?
The point is, Dad, I've decided I don't want to go back to Chicago. And I am going to transfer to Lambview U. I mean, they've got a great pre-law major.
Isn't that where Kevin Buchanan goes?
Does he? Probably.
So why do I get the feeling it's not the great pre-law major that's attracting me to the ivied halls of our local college, huh?
Whoa. Where'd you get this shiner there, cowboy?
Oh, you noticed. Thank you. Yeah, I had it all day yesterday, too, but I guess you're just too busy planning police ambushes and stuff, right?
Did you get in a fight?
Oh, what do you care?
Come on, Joe, I care, all right? Will you talk to me?
Sure, you don't want to play with your doll first.
How else am I supposed to learn how to put one of these darn things on? Go ahead, I'm listening.
It wasn't exactly a fight. I didn't start it. A couple jerks jumped Billy, and I just helped them chase him off, that's all.
Joey, I told you this kind of thing was going to start happening, especially now that everybody knows that Billy's gay. You know, it's going to get worse.
You said just cut Billy loose because he's in trouble. He's my friend, and his parents are flipping out right now, so he needs all the help he can get. That includes a place to crash, so I asked him to stay here for a while, just until his dad chills out.
You on drugs, Joe? Snap out of it. With everything that's going on right here, I think the last thing in the world we need is a house guest, especially a house guest with as many problems as Billy's got. Did you bother to clear this with anyone, like, say, Mom or Dad?
I will, all right? Cool your jets.
Well, why don't you just refresh your memory? When Mom and Dad are away, I am the head of the household.
I don't think so, Kevin.
Yes. Can I help you? Could you please tell Mr. Buchanan that Mrs. Buchanan wishes to see him? Mrs. Buchanan is already having coffee with Mr. Buchanan.
Renee, it's all right, Mrs. Colfax.
Very good, madam.
What can I do for you?
I'm just getting used to the changes, the new servants, the decor. It's lovely.
Thank you. Have you come to see Asa?
Yes, is he in?
Renee, you must have heard about our garage sale. You want some of your old furniture? This place is getting an overdue facelift. Everything must go.
I certainly did.
Will you excuse me, please?
Renee, like some coffee? Help yourself.
No, thank you, Asa. This is not a social call. I came on Kevin's account.
Well, I think we said everything to each other that needed to be said on the subject of Kevin.
Yes, I thought we had, and then I spent the longest night of my life last night at Land Fair, trying to console a baby who would not be consoled. So I had an idea that maybe you would want to try the same experiment. You know, spend one night with him, listening to him cry his little heart out.
How you think a crying baby is going to change my mind?
Yes, Asa, I think it would.
Renee, after all that happened, of course the baby's going to be all worked up and confused.
Well, then help him, Asa. Help your great-grandson.
How?
By making Kevin drop these charges against Leanne and making some sort of custody arrangement so a mother can see her own child.
You know something, Renee? I think since we split up, you've gone clean out of your mind.
Never loved anyone like I love Trisha.
On Loving.
It's Trisha. Gift Bowman has kidnapped her. Your dad's locked himself up in the AU Belfry with Trisha. I need your help.
One man's love versus another man's obsession. On Loving.
Look good, feel great. We'll show you how to get a whole new look. Don't miss our 60-minute makeover.
And don't panic. We'll tell you what to do about panic attacks.
Plus a sinfully sweet treat. I'll give you a hint, it's chocolate.
Oh, come on home. Ooh, I want some of this. Wait.
Okay, one more road. There you go.
No, don't go, Kane.
Honey, I gotta strike while the iron is hot,
I
okay?
know, that's what I'm talking about.
No, stop. Okay, I gotta put in Ace's hand this deal I snagged, all right? Then I will come back to your little boudoir.
Yes.
And I will tell you all of Ace's reactions, blow by blow. I cannot wait to see Ace's face, or Blair's for that matter.
Kane,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go with you.
You wanna go?
Please. Yes, I want to go see their faces, too. Come on.
Okay, but listen, you have got to promise not to say anything while I'm wheeling and dealing, all right? Agreed?
Do I ever interfere?
Yeah, agreed?
Agreed.
Okay. Come on.
You know what?
What?
I just had this horrible thought. You know how you've worked so hard to get Blair's company off the ground. What if...
Yeah?
What if Asa has you working for Blair instead of for him?
No way, that's not going to happen. He's not going to waste my talent on his wife's hobby. He wants me to play hardball with the big boys, okay? Now, get that gorgeous bride of yours dressed. Mwah. And I will get the car.
Yep. Asa doesn't know you're on birth control, Blair, and he never will. If Ken gets that job, which I am sure that he can on his own. But a little ammunition never hurt.
Can we just have a truce here, please?
Okay.
I don't want to make a big deal about this whole Billy Douglas thing. I simply just wondered if Mom and Dad wanted a house guest, all right? That's all.
That is bull. And you know it. You don't want a gay guy living in Landfair.
I don't want anybody living in Landfair that's going to stir things up, okay? And that's all that Billy seems to have been doing lately. The St. James Church, whether or not Andrew Carpenter was homosexual or not, then they trashed the community center because of his involvement there. And now you're telling me that there's guys at school attacking you and Billy? And you want to bring him here to the house? Joey, why don't you just put a sign on the front door? It says homo inside. Take your best shot. And then when a rock comes crashing through the nursery window here and Duke gets hurt...
Wait. That's what this is all about. Huh, the baby?
Joey! Everybody is saying that I can't give to Duke what Leanne can. Like mothers have this mystical power that fathers don't. Well, I think that I can give Duke a very happy life filled with love. Okay? And that's all I want to do. I don't want to give him a battleground.
Well, great way to start the truce. Throw his mother in jail.
She stole him, Joe. Why doesn't that seem to bother people? She'd steal him again if she had the chance.
So you lock her up, then you try to keep the rest of the world away.
Yes, if the rest of the world's going to throw stones that hurt my baby, yeah, why not? The rest of the world can just disappear for all I care.
Does that include me?
No. I want to protect you, too.
From what?
From people thinking that you're that way.
What way?
The same as your friend Billy.
Someday, you should really get a life, Kevin. Excuse me. Okay.
I tried to see Jason this morning, but they told me he wasn't allowed any visitors.
Mm-hmm. It's because he got into a fight with one of the guards yesterday.
Well, I guess Jason's pretty tired of being pushed around, huh?
No. He was just trying to protect me. Oh, God, Lena, what have I done?
Jason is not in jail because of you. It's because of Kevin. And I'm fixing on having a little talk with him, too.
Please don't waste your breath. Kevin has hardened his heart, Lena. And I know he wants it that way.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't he? That way he doesn't have to feel a thing. I just can't believe I didn't see it happening. And, oh, Lord. I mean, I guess I didn't want to believe that somebody so sweet could just turn so sour.
Well, guess what? There's another thing that's completely my fault.
Would you quit kicking yourself and kick me for being so wrapped up in myself? Oh, if I'd only been on the ball, I'd have been able to talk you out of going to see that hard-hearted ex-husband of yours.
Lena, I had to. Don't you understand? I had to go and try and make amends. I mean, our marriage was ruined because of me. It had nothing to do with him. And now I'm going to have to pay for it. Probably for the rest of my life.
Oh, Renee, can I get you something? Bloody Mary?
It's a little early in the morning for a drink.
Oh, you think so? This one of the reasons you flew the coop? You could never seem to get a handle on a simple concept. A man's home is his castle, period. I fought all my life to live as free as that. And that's what Kevin wants for Duke. He wants that boy brought up as a prince. And I am 100% in favor of that, now aren't you?
Well, a prince who doesn't have a mother isn't going to be any happier than a pauper. And the castle that he grows up in is going to be a little bit lonely. I think Blair would agree with me on that. All of your power and your money cannot remedy a tragedy that has already happened. Kevin's marriage has ended and a lot of hearts have been broken. But the sadness that is waiting to happen, that you can fix. You can fix it, but not with money. You cannot cure with money a child's longing for his own mother. Not any more than you can buy Duke's loyalty or his love.
You done?
Please listen to what I've said. Think about it. That's all I ask.
Can I say something?
Not if you're going to agree with that old battle axe.
Well, I'm afraid I do.
What?
Yeah, I know what it is to live without a mother. To feel that emptiness all the time. You don't want Duke to grow up with that ache, Asa. I promise you. You've got to let Leanne spend time with her son.
I don't have to do a blessed thing for that conniving slut. And you stop the hearts and flowers now. You have no idea of the bad blood between Leanne and this family. Rivers of it. And it didn't start with Kevin. Leanne and her mama, when she was alive, were out to destroy the Buchanan family. And I take care of my own, including Kevin. Whatever that boy wants, he's going to get. And woman, I'm going to take care of that right now. Kevin.
Oh. Hey, Grandpa. I was just trying to catch a couple Z's.
I hear you had a rough night. I thought I'd stop by, see if you needed anything. Pushed.
I just gotta get used to sleeping 2 hours a night. That's all. I'll be fine.
More than being tired, isn't it?
I guess I'm a little confused, that's all, but just about where my life is going right now. I mean, here I am. I'm divorced. I'm a single father. It seems like so long ago that I had this dream. Oh, what a wonderful life I wanted Leanne and Duke and I to have, and now I'm waking up from that dream, and Leanne's in jail, and Duke doesn't have a mother.
Kevin, you did nothing wrong. You hear me? Nothing.
Why do I feel so bad?
Because you, my friend, have a decent heart. And you don't know how to deal with people who don't. You cut your losses when you said so long to that lying woman who didn't deserve your love. And you saved little Duke here from a dismal life.
I think somewhere in my heart that I still love her, though.
Don't. Kevin, just don't let Leanne have that power to keep hurting you. You know what you need? Partner, you need a couple hours sleep. And I like to be alone with Duke. What do you say? Deal?
Thanks, Grandpa.
Go. You're a lucky baby, Duke. I'm here to tell you that is a fact. But you're gonna have everything a boy would ever need. I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm also gonna make sure that your mama never hurt you like she hurt your daddy. You know something, Duke? I think we should teach Leanne Demers a lesson she ain't gonna forget. Come on, partner.
Sorry, ladies, visiting time is up.
Couldn't we just have, like, another minute or two? We're almost
All
done
right, 2 minutes. That's it.
Thank you. Oh, Lord.
No, what is it? I thought we were done.
Sweetheart, we have just begun to fight. Now, listen, they have stalled your bail hearing as long as they legally can. I know, because I have been hounding them enough. But as soon as they set bail, I'm going to rustle up the money, and I'm going to bust you out of this joint.
No, what makes you assume they're going to give me bail? I mean, they wouldn't give it to Jason. Oh, God, what difference does it make? You know, if I can't be with Duke, and I can't be with Jason, I don't care where I am, Luna. I might as well just rot in here.
And I suppose you cleared all this with your mother.
Well, not exactly. I was hoping that was something that you could do.
I see. So I get to be the bad guy.
Listen, I know you two probably want to be alone, so I'm gonna, like...
No, stay. Please, it's cool. And besides, I told you I wanted you to know me all the way down to the ground. Well, my ex-wife, her dear mother, Nora, is part of who I am, for better or worse. And in this case, I'm betting it's gonna be for worse. She's bound to think I'm trying to take her baby away from her.
Look, I am not a baby. I'll admit that she has a little trouble realizing that, but she's getting better. Now, I know that she would go for this if you would just support me.
Okay, Rachel. Bottom line. Your mother says yes. Your father says yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, maybe so. That is if you're being honest about why you want to stay in Landview. But if this is some big ploy to be with Kevin Buchanan, sweetheart, you are making a bad mistake. Now, these Buchanans, they are cold. They will grind you up and spit you out.
Look, nobody's gonna put me through the grinder. I'm too tough. Like father, like daughter. Look, thank you. I won't make you sorry, I promise. Bye, Sheila.
Bye, Rachel. She's something. You know, you continue to amaze me.
And why is that? Because I'm a pushover.
I mean, you know when to bend. I mean, you know, giving Rachel a little leeway like that. I mean, that's what I was talking about when I told you you have to meet her halfway if you want to get, you know, closer to her.
Well, it seems to me that I went more than halfway. Now, she just got exactly what she wanted. And dollars to donuts. Her mother is not going to like it.
You don't know that.
I will bet you that Nora will accuse me of brainwashing Rachel to steal her away. Just wait and see.
Packages. Tonight, it's back-to-back season premieres. First on The Wonder Years, it's a whole new season. It's a brand new game.
Don't you think it's time we went a little further?
The homecoming event on the season premiere of The Wonder Years. Then on Doogie Howser, MD.
The jury has reached a verdict in the Rodney King case.
People were being dragged from their cars.
I can't turn off what I feel.
You're going to have to, or you can't focus on your job.
A special Doogie Howser, MD, following The Wonder Years. 2 season premieres tonight.
Yes, ma'am, I'm still here. Look, you have had me on hold for 5 minutes already. Tell you what, do me a favor. Just slide a note under Nora Gannon's nose and just tell her that I'm calling her about her daughter.
Judge Coniston, I appreciate how backed up the court calendar is, and I would never ask for this kind of postponement casually. Excuse me, Judge. I asked my secretary to put my calls on hold, and now she's buzzing me like a little gnat. Could you hold on just 1 minute, please? Emma, I don't care if it's Barbara Streisand wanting to star in the movie of my life. I do not want to be disturbed.
It isn't Hollywood, sorry. It's Rachel Business on 21.
Rachel, honey? Oh, my God, it's been so long I've given you up for lost. Are you okay?
Hello, Nora. It's Hank.
Hank, I have an impatient judge on hold who can make or break my client's case. This had better be important.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and you deal with your judge, and I can talk to you some other time. When you have a moment to talk to me about your daughter's decision not to move back to Chicago with you.
You always had a lousy sense of humor, but this is rock bottom. She has to come back to go to school.
She has made the decision to transfer her credits to Landview University.
Well, you just don't miss a beat, do you, Hank?
This is no joke, Nora.
Are you using Rachel to get at me?
Look, just hold on before you start making wild accusations.
You know, when I gave my okay for her to spend the summer with you, and that's all we said, Hank, just the summer. You know, things weren't all that great between her and me, and I thought that maybe distance would make things better, and I also thought that maybe you could do a little something to help close the gap. I mean, that's what I thought would happen, and then you do this, you make the gap wider?
Could I get a word in edgewise? Now, Rachel's decision to stay in Landview was not my idea. I don't like it any more than you do.
Why not? Is Rachel in some kind of trouble? I mean, she doesn't hardly calls me, so I certainly wouldn't know.
No, she is fine. I just have the same problem you do with her changing everything we've already arranged.
Yes, I'm just sure you're broken up about it. You're always trying to take her away from me.
Look, I haven't taken her away from you, Nora.
No, I don't. We're not getting anywhere with this, Hank. Okay, I have to talk to Rachel myself. You will allow me to talk to her, won't you?
You can call her whenever you want, but I'm telling you, her mind is made up.
Yes, I'm sure it is, thanks to you. Judge Coniston. Hello?
I'll see if Mr. Buchanan is in.
Thank you.
Look, Ace got some new chairs.
Huh? And what do you think?
Lovely. Didn't change the living room much, though.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Blair will have plenty of time to redecorate once she gets her jewelry business off the floor.
Yes, and I can tell you one thing. That if Blair has anything that she wants, Asa will get it for her.
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't know, okay, it kind of depends. Whatever Ace's little heart desire, he just goes and he grabs. You know, that's what I was talking to you about in the car when I was telling you how I was worried about Kevin. That Ace is teaching Kevin to just grab for things and the grabbing works.
Well, listen, Ace only acts that way when he's cornered, all right? When he feels like no one's on his side. I told you.
So then he must feel cornered all the time, huh?
You just wait and see what Ace is like when I'm on the payroll, okay? Ace is not the selfish monster you think he is. Down deep, there's a generosity, all right? Just takes me to bring it out, that's all.
Well, I haven't seen much evidence of that generosity myself in Asa.
Well, maybe I wouldn't either, but I knew Rose Smith. And Rose Smith saw something in him. An openness, a desire to share a vision. I mean, you should have seen the way her eyes would light up when she talked about him. She said he was a real dreamer when he was a young man.
Yeah. If you ask me, you're the dreamer.
Yeah? Is that okay?
I love it.
Good. Because I'm about to make some dreams come true.
Hey, lady, you're popular.
What?
Shake a leg. You got another visitor.
Who?
Mr. Buchanan has stepped out. May I take a message?
I can take the message, thank you, Mrs. Colfax. Back from Paris so soon?
Oui, madame.
And empty-handed? Oh, dear, I do hope this doesn't mean you have spoiled my company's chances in Europe.
Well...
And I'd also hate to think that you've spoiled your own slim chance of getting back in my husband's good graces.
As a matter of fact, things have not turned out so badly, Mrs. Buchanan. I've secured you very attractive counter space in some of the more chic stores.
And guess what else happened?
Tina.
I'm not supposed to say anything. Excuse me.
There is more. A conglomerate I approached is so intrigued with your work, they'd like to turn Blair Daimler Designs into its own chain of boutique stores throughout Europe.
So I guess that means that old Ace will have to give Kane his job back that he wants so badly, huh?
I hope so.
He better. Right, Blair?
Tell Dad I said hi. Okay. Yeah, I love you too. Oh, wait, Mom? Okay. Is it all right if Billy stays overnight? Yeah. Great. Great. No, we won't. Okay. All right, bye. Bye. Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Joey. Hi. Is Kevin around?
Yeah, he's Tre's right through there. Look out for the bears, though.
Bears?
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh. No, I wasn't asleep. It's more like I slipped into a small coma.
It looks like fatherhood's already doing you in.
And I know, it's only gonna get worse. That's the kind of grief I've been getting.
Yeah, well, not from me. I know it's a big day for you. I mean, you've got your son home safe at last. I just came by to wish you good luck.
Well, thanks.
Don't mean to offend, but you don't look so hot.
Well, Duke kept me up all night.
Kevin, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing. I just, I know it was right to fight for Duke. But now that he's here, I'm starting to think about the price I've had to pay.
What are you doing with my son?
Leanne, you remember I once told you, if you ever broke my grandson's heart, I'd rip yours out with my bare hands. Well, you went and did it, honey. You stomped all over poor Kevin. Now it's payback time. And take little Duke there. Drink him in. Take all the time you want. The way he smells, and the way he feels, his little smile, his tiny toes and fingers. Store it all up. Because it's the last time you're ever going to hold him. It's the last time you're ever going to see him. And I'm making my business you will not harm that baby the way you hurt his daddy.
You're insane? Oh, my God, I would never ever do anything to hurt Duke, never.
You're damn right. See, I'm going to see to that girl. And if I had my way, little Duke would never know your name. He would never even hear it.